if I add 5 to 60, 65.
60.
And 5 more to 65 is
70.
70. And if I add 1 more,
71. So you need to add 1.
Okay, raise your hand and tell me what I need to do next. Since I have the 71 cents, I need to show it. What am I going to do, Marius?
Draw a circle.
I can't do that yet because we haven't fixed our number problem.
Change the 70 into 71.
Okay, can I do that first, guys?
Yeah. No, that's
I have to fix something else first. Let's see. Alexis?
You supposed to put a 1 by the 5.
Okay, am I adding it or am I taking it away?
You're adding.
I'm adding a penny because we put our penny up there. So I want to make my writing a little bit smaller.
I didn't say that.
10, 5, just 1. 1 cent. Equals how much, guys?
71.
71 cents. So now can I buy my turkey?
Yay. You have to trust your hand.
I need for you to be very quiet while I draw this turkey. Okay? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
I might mess up if you're talking.
Okay.
So I need for you to be on here very quiet. Let's see. Let's get started with our turkey. This is going to be the worst turkey that you've ever seen. Okay? Got it? Okay. Let's see. I told you this is going to be the worst turkey that you've ever seen. Hey, he was only 71 cents. I'm sorry.
Art is pretty if you make a mess like that.
He was only 71
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. I can't pick anyone to come help me with my place value if we're not quiet and sitting on our bottom, sitting straight up. Miss Laura, would you like to help me today? Okay, we're going to count with her, okay? Alrighty. Got them? We have a lot of them. Okay?
5.
Wait a minute. 5. Did you change something while I was gone over the weekend? Okay. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Wait a second, guys. Wait a second. She dropped them. So we have 10, 20, 30,
40, 50, 60, 70.
Okay, is that enough?
No.
Okay, so someone raise your hand and tell me what Miss Laura needs to add. Raise your hand. Miss, Kenneth, can you tell me?
I scroll to the 1.
Just 1? Okay. Miss Laura, you can hold out, sweetie. Okay, we're adding 1 to the what's place?
1.
To the ones place. Okay, is that all that we're going to do with our place value today, guys? And is that all we have to do, sweetie?
No.
Okay. What are we going to do? What is she doing now?
Turning the number to
Is your name Miss Addie? Do I have 2 Addies in here now?
No.
Okay, Miss Addie, could you tell us?
You have to change the number to number 1.
Change the number to number 1. Am I changing the number in the tens place or in the ones place?
Just in the 1.
Just in the ones place. Great job. Okay. And now we're going to add our tally mark. Let's see someone sitting nicely. Kylan, you're sitting very nicely. Could you come and give us our tally mark, please? Is he giving us 3 tally marks?
No.
Just 1? Is he going in the set? Is the one right here when we close the gate? Is he going there? Okay, he's going to start us another column.
What's a column?
Well, another column is like, see see how we did them as we went to 5, 10,
15, 20, 25, 30,
that's right. So we're going to start a new one. And
we're doing 5, 6.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what will we have? What number will we stop at in this part?
1.
When we have 5, what are we going to do?
71. 70.
We have 5.
It's going to be.
What number's going under here?
8.
Right here?
75.
It's going to be 75. Great job, Lear. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're very smart. We're using your smart brain. Okay. And lastly, we have our calendar. Today is Monday, guys. Who can raise your hand and tell me what special you have on Monday? No.
Art.
We're having art. Are you sure?
No. Technology. No. That's tomorrow.
I just wanted to know if you knew where you were going today. We are having art today. Okay. Let's get quiet. Okay, you're going to art at 10 o'clock, but then you go at 10:30, you're going to PE. So we're going to show with the minute hand us going to now it's 10:30. So hour is what's the hour? 10. It's going to be 10. That's right. It's already on there.
It's not going to look hand.
Wait a minute. Raise your hand.
The big hand gonna come down, and the little hand gonna come to the 10.
The little hand is already on the 10 down here. See the hour? See the hour?
Yeah, but that was.
So this one is gonna look just like this. Yeah. And the hour, the small one is gonna be on the 10, and then the long hand is gonna be down here at the 6. And that's when you know you're going to PE. So it's gonna be 10:30. Okay. You want to know what time you go home? Well, I think you know what time you go home. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I want you right now to put on your thinking brain. Put on your thinking brain. Put them on. I want you to think about our essential question for last week. Because last week we had a short week. We were out on Tuesday. And we had a field trip on Thursday. So I told you, Lizzie, would you like to go back to your seat? Okay. Last week I told you that we were going to continue our lessons, some of our lessons from last week, and then your test is going to be on Tuesday instead of Friday. Did you enjoy your Friday with no test?
Yeah.
I did too.
I like technology.
Okay. So test will be tomorrow. So we're going to do some review of last week. I know. We're going to do a review today on what we're going to be tested on next week. On Tuesday. Okay? So I need for you to think about your essential question from last week. Everyone put on your thinking brain. Laura, sit up. We're going back to our desk, okay? Think about your essential question from last week.
I know it.
And I may have a prize for who can remember it. So I want you to be thinking. Okay? How about we turn to our partners and tell them what we remember?
How can you get around?
Okay?
Let's see. How can you get around?
Talk to Bailey. Will you talk to him? And back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I heard some great answers. Okay, I'm calling on people that are crisscross applesauce and sitting very nicely. Nadia, you remember, sweetie?
How can you get around?
How can you get around?
That's what we said. I said it.
Okay.
I said it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I understand that you all said it, and that's great. So everyone will get a prize. Okay. All right. So now, okay. That depends on how we act on the rug now. We can't behave on the rug, we won't get that prize. Okay. We talked about our essential question for last week and this week is how can we get around? How can you get around? Okay, could someone raise your hand and tell me some ways that you can get around? What's something you can use to get around?
A bus.
A bus? What's something that you could use to get around?
A
That we
map.
talked about last week. Maps. We talked about maps. Does anyone remember what kind of maps we have that we could use?
Well,
We have a globe that we could use. Okay, Laura, you had your hand up. Would you like to give me one?
flat map.
A flat map. Okay.
A wall map.
A wall map. Okay. What was on that wall map that we saw in the video?
A subway map.
A subway map. Great job. Okay.
A train map.
The
Yeah,
train.
like that's a subway. You might get on the wrong train to go to school.
That's right. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the right map. Now, could I use a globe to get on the right subway? I don't think so. I would have to have a certain type of map, which would be the subway map. Okay, Miss Addie.
A zoo map.
The zoo map. Okay. The zoo map. Wait a minute. We're raising our hand. Remember, my ears closed when we call her out. So that means I don't hear anything. Okay. Okay. The zoo map. What could the zoo map tell me, Alexis?
The zoo map tell you that the first animal that you want to go first.
The first, where certain animals are in the zoo. Okay. Okay.
If you want to see the elephants and they didn't have a map, and you went to the giraffe, then you would cry.
I would cry because I wanted to see the elephant so bad. That's right. I
You
would
just
cry.
what about
Right.
camels?
And I'm gonna tell you a secret. You want to get quiet from my secret? Miss Owens loves the zoo, and my favorite thing to see at the zoo are big snakes. I love
Me
to go to the reptile.
I like
zoo.
snakes.
So,
Do not touch the
okay,
coat.
I won't touch the coat. Okay, 5. Let's get quiet. Okay. I have another secret. I have another secret. And my second thing I love to see is the gorilla. Okay, so you love the gorilla too? Okay. So, would I be upset if I were sent to see the tiger and I wanted to see the gorilla really bad?
Yeah.
I would. So a map at the zoo would help me. That's one way to show me how to get around. Okay. Now, I want you to think, because I know you had a good weekend.
When I was at the zoo, I was riding the camel with my mom and my dad, and it was so high, my mom started crying.
I bet she did. Okay, I need your hands in your lap. Crisscross applesauce. And I need for you to get quiet. Now I need for you to put on your thinking brain and think. Because I know you had a great weekend, but I need for you to think about some of those oral vocabulary words that we learned last week. So I need for you to think. Crisscross applesauce for me, Mr. Luke. Some of those oral vocabulary words we went over. Lyric, are you thinking? You thinking? Kenneth, are you thinking? Okay, Miss Payton, are you thinking? Got that thinking brain on? Okay, what are some of those words? The oral vocabulary words that we learned. What do you think, Ms. Zaria? I'm going to give you a hint. Okay. Around, okay, was one of our high frequency words. Okay. Okay, give me another one, Mr. Luke.
Locate.
Locate. If I am trying to locate something, what am I trying to do?
Find it.
I am trying to find it. Could you give me a sentence with locate?
I am trying to locate my toy car.
You are trying to locate your toy car. Great job. Could you give yourself a pat on the back? Great job. Miss Lydia.
Root.
Root. Okay. Could you tell me what root is if I'm trying to find it?
You're going the different ways you can get to school.
The ways that I'm going to get to school. Okay, great job. Okay, could you give me a sentence with it?
I take a bus to the route to school.
You take a bus on the route to school. Okay. What about you see a bus on your route to school? You see a bus on your route to school? Great job. So a route is the way that you go to get somewhere. Okay. Someone else. Let's see. Lyric. Want to give me another one? Buy. Okay. It's one of our high frequency words. If you're buy something, what could you say about it? You walk by a car, okay? Did you hit the car?
No.
Okay. Okay, because you may put a dent in it because your leg's so strong. Okay, Laura.
Separate.
Separate. If I am trying to separate something, what am I trying to do, Miss Laura?
I'm trying to put some things on the side and then other things
On the other side, okay. Okay, could you give me a sentence first with separate?
I separate my dogs and my cats.
You separate your dogs from your cats. Will they fight if they're together?
No.
Yours doesn't? Okay. All right. I remember my ears closed. Remember my ears closed when you holler out. Okay, Mr. Kylan.
Walk.
Walk is one of our high frequency words, and I think we all know what you do when you walk. I think we all know that one. That was one of our easy ones from last week, right?
So we don't need to do that.
That's okay. And can someone else give me another one? Let's see, Mr. Kenneth.
Many?
Many, okay, it's one of our high frequency words. That mean one?
No.
Okay, if I have many pairs of shoes, what does that mean?
A whole lot.
I have a lot, okay?
Model.
Model, okay. Miss Etta just gave us a good one. She said model. Raise your hand if you remember the model that we talked about last week, the type of model. Angelique, do you remember? The type of model that we talked about last week? Were we talking about a fashion model?
No.
No, we weren't talking about a fashion model. What kind of model were we talking about, Mr. Z?
A model that is a little and it's plastic.
That's great. Wonderful. Give yourself a pat on the back. Great job. We were talking, it's a smaller version of something. What are some things that we can make a model of, Miss Laura? You're about to go to your seat, sweetie. What are some things that we can make a model of, Mr. Leary?
A birdhouse.
A birdhouse, okay. Sorry.
A box.
A box, okay.
A car.
A car. And Kylie, what did you make, sweetie?
At
Boy Scouts, what did you make?
Tomorrow I'm gonna make a car.
Tomorrow you're gonna make a car, but what have you already made a model of?
A boat.
A boat, okay.
A poster.
A poster, okay. All right, and who could tell me what's another one that we have? I think we have most of them, but two words that we have not said. Miss Aria, you want to give me one?
Bye.
Bye, okay, I think we said bye. What about height?
Height.
What about height? Hayden, do you remember what height means?
How high it is?
How high something is. Can you give me a sentence for it?
What is the height of an elephant?
What is the height of an elephant? Okay. What's the next one? I think we have one more. Remember? Place. Place is one of our high frequency words. One of our high frequency words. Place. Okay? Can you give me a sentence for it?
I went to this place.
You went to this place? Okay. You went to that place? Okay. All right. So we have a map right here. Let's see. We have a map that we're going to look at today. Yeah. Okay. We talked about in the story Me on the Map last week. We talked about some different maps in there. By looking at this map, what do you think this would be a map of? Do you think it would be, raise your hand if you think this would be a map of a state. From the maps that we saw in Me on the Map, I'm sorry. What would you say this was? Is this a map of a state? No, I don't think so. Raise your hand if you think this is a map of the country. Raise your hand if you think this is a map of a town. I think it may be a map of a town. I see. And then we have a map key. Who remembers? Raise your hand if you remember what the map key is. We learned about that last week.
It tells you what they are.
It tells you what the things on the map stand for. Okay. What's this one right here?
School.
What's that one down there?
Playground. Path.
And
Soccer field.
And a soccer field.
I can pick up ball anytime.
I know you could. Okay. Settle down. Okay. So this is a map of a school. I want to know what route you would take to get from, let's see, the playground to the school. Raise your hand. Let's see. Someone sitting very nicely, raising their hands, crisscross applesauce. Bailey, would you like to come up and show us what route you would take to get from the playground to the school?
You should take this way.
Okay. Is that the easiest way to get there?
Yeah.
Okay. Could I also go around this way?
No, that's too hard. Yeah, that's harder.
It's a long way, but is that a way that you could get there?
Yes.
Don't want
So that can. If you want to exercise, you can go that way.
That's
and
right.
you can go
Okay. Remember, my ears are closed. My ears are closed. Okay. What about if I wanted to go? Let's see. Down here, if I want to get off the bus here, what about the buses? I'm going to take the bus. I want to go to school. Let's imagine that my house is over there. If I want the bus to pick me up from school and take me to my house, who's going to tell me what route I would take? Let's see. Mr. Nathan, could you come show me for sitting so nicely on the road? I want the bus to pick me up. So the buses are sitting here. I need for them to come get me from school and then take me home. So what am I going to do? The bus is going to leave its area. It's going to pick me up from school. And then it's going to go around there and take me home. I'm home. I'm happy.
You forgot one more path.
I'm home. Okay, so which other way could I take? No. Okay. What's another way that I could go? Okay, so they could pick me up. They could come from here and pick me up and take me back past this way. Okay, so that's another way that we could go. Okay, great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back for being able to find me some routes to get home.
You didn't do the soccer. You didn't do soccer. You didn't do the soccer.
Okay, well let's go from the soccer field to the playground. From the playground. Okay, Laura, point to it for us. We're going from the soccer field and we're going to the playground. Great job. That one was easy. It was easy. I knew that you were going to tell me that.
Really?
Okay.
You need 2 more paths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, week. So I need for you to put your thinking brain on again. Think. We talked about some different blends this, on last week. Could someone tell me the letters that make the blend and give me the sound? I want someone who's raising their hand and sitting on the bottom. Kimora, want to give me one? Okay, you gave me the word. Okay, so what blend did we learn that has that lunch is it on it? Okay, scoot over there by Lyric, and I'm gonna pull this up and hold it. All right. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay. Kimora gave us the word lunch. Could someone give me the blend that we talked about that's in the word lunch? Kylan.
CH.
CH. What does CH make? I like that sound.
Wow.
Could someone else give me the sound? Give me a word with that sound in it.
Crutch.
Crutch. Crutch. Okay. But what about
TCH.
TCH? We're talking about what sound right now?
CH.
CH. Okay. So,
Chucky.
Chucky. Okay. What's one of the words that we have? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Alexis, could you give us one that's on our chart that we made last week?
Munch.
Munch. Okay, everyone see it? Munch. Munch.
And cheese.
Okay, Angelique?
Cheese.
Cheese. Can you say cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese. What's another one, Mari?
Charter.
Charter. Okay? Charter, like charter cable.
Laura Beth likes cheese.
Laura Beth likes cheese.
Okay.
Okay. Caden, could you give me one up from off our chart, please? A word? We're listening. We're listening. Sketch. What's your word? What was your word? Sketch. Okay. We're let's stay with the CH for right now. Just for right now. Chart. That's right. So let me give you these words, and I want you to tell me. I did forget to underline that one. Thank you very much, Lizzie. Thank you. Kiss your brain.
Can he use red?
Kiss your brain. For noticing that.
We're gonna.
Okay. I'm hearing people hollering out. Kimora, turn around. Angelique. Thank you very much. Kiss your brain. These were the ones we added last week. Remember? We added some when we read our story. You told me I want those on the chart. So those were the ones that we did. Okay, I will. We'll get over. Okay, now, can someone tell me another blend that we had and give me a word with it? Luke?
We still doing CH?
We're going to go to another blend.
Okay. Crutch.
Crutch? Okay, and what blend?
TCH.
TCH
It
is
really
the word
makes-
crutch.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I'm hearing people.
No. Well, he's punching me. No, I'm not.
Are we not being nice on the road?
I'm not punching you.
Is that how we act on this beach world?
It really.
Okay.
I don't really know why we have TCH when it makes it sound.
It sounds the same.
It sounds the same as TCH. I think it's.
Hold on 1 second. I'm about to have some people go put down their names and sit at their seats. Okay.
I really think TCH should be another because it has the same sound as CH.
But would I spell? Would this be right if I just put CACH?
No.
No. So therefore, you need to know that those sounds make the same, so that you know when you spell. When I say the word catch, you know that you need to put a T in that word. Understand?
Like.
Okay. Wait a minute. Some people are hollering out. My ears are hurting. Okay. So, the word catch and match. When we have our free spelling test today, how are you going to know the spelling of catch and match? When you write the word catch, what do you have to do to write the word match?
C-A-T-C-A.
Okay, and if I say spell the word match, you're going to spell it with
M-A-T-C-A.
Okay, what's the difference in those words? Raise your hand. What's the difference? Kenneth, put the word in. Thank you very much. Okay, Angelique, tell me what's the difference between the word catch and match? Both of them?
No.
What's the difference? What's not alike?
Oh, the first letters in the second letters. In the middle of the same
Okay. What's she said it at first and then she changed it. What's the difference between the two words? Sorry.
The first letter.
The first letters. If on catch you started with a C. On match you started with a
M.
With the M. That's
You
right.
changed the M.
Okay.
Did you know
It is with the CH. That's right. And match is match with CH. So that you can remember that when you're spelling that word. How many of you, by a raise of hand, you're going to get those two words right on your free spelling test today?
Me.
Okay. All right. Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey. Sit up, sweetie. Okay. Now, we're going to another blend. Who wants to raise your hand and tell me what that blend is, letters in that blend, and how it sounds? Let's see. Miss Lizzie, tell me. What's another blend that we have? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
You can put it back there.
Okay.
You can put that back there so we won't see it. Like, you gotta put that back there so we won't see it. Like you cheated. Like, no, put it back there. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Okay. What's another blend that we talked about last week? Colin?
Sketch.
Okay. What's another blend? The blend. Marius. Okay. Say it loud so we can hear. Angela, put your hands in your lap, please. Everyone here? Is he saying F?
No, that's the PH.
It's PH. That's right. PH sounds like the
forgot
letter
the
F.
H.
It does. Okay. So PH, that's the blend that we were using. Okay. Someone raise your hand and give me a word with the PH sound in it. Okay. Nadia.
You said PH.
Nadia, give me a word, baby. With the PH sound. Phone. Can you say phone, class? Phone. Do you hear it? Raise your hand if you hear it. Okay, what about phonics? Phonics.
What about grass?
Okay, I'm about to make some people go do this. Let's see. Baby, put your glasses on. Okay, and your spelling word, which you have a test on today. Graph. 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 Can you spell graph for me? G-R-A-P-H. Graph. That's right. Okay, and the last blend that we have is the W-H. What sound does W-H make?
What?
What? Okay? As in the word whip. What? Hold on. Wham. Which. White. Why. Well. And whiz. That's right. Okay, I'm going to give you. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to give you some words. And you're going to tell me which one does not belong. Whip, white, wait.
Wait.
Wait. Okay? Crutch, blotch, and lunch. Okay.
Blotch.
What about?
It's blotch.
Okay, and I'm going to trick you. So listen up. Listen, listen, listen. Okay, my 3 words are chuck, cheese, and catch.
Catch.
Great job. Okay. Okay. Ladies. Ladies. Okay. Phone, phonics, and feel. I tricked you. All of them have the sound. Okay, listen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's say them together. Phone, feel, and phonics. All of them have the sound. I tricked you. Okay. All right. Okay. Feel, you spell it. T-H-I-L. It's like a name. It's like a name. Okay. Have a seat. Right here. Thank you. Okay. Have a seat. Okay. Now, we talked about class. We have talked about adding. Let's see who I need to send back to do this. Bailey, come over on the 16, baby. I know. Come over to the 16. Move over to the octopus. Thank you very much. And I need for you to speak right here. Right here. Right. That's it. That's good. Thank you. We've talked about some endings. If I want to make a word mean more than one, what are some ways that I can do that? If I want to make words mean more than one. Alexis?
You can make it plural.
Make it plural? And how am I going to make it plural? Some words. Wait a minute. I hear some ladies talking. Lydia?
You can add an S, ES, or IES.
Great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Did you hear what she said, guys?
No.
She said that to make a word plural, we can add an S, ES, or IES. Is she correct? She is. We can add some S's and things.
Tables has IES. All S's.
Okay, that's right. Tables has ES at the end. Or just add an S because this is table. Everyone see? T-A-B-L-E. And I just added an S. And that means more than
one.
That means more than one. So, what about this little cute chart that I brought you guys? Remember we studied this?
Yes.
You're about to Okay, I need for everyone's eyes to be up here because you're gonna do a worksheet on your own about this. So I need for your eyes to be up here. Raise your hand if you remember this cute little thing that I brought you that show you how to make things more than one. Raise your hand. Lydia, have a seat. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, leave it alone. I don't want to turn it on. Okay. Most times you just add S. Like we did for tables. We just added an S to make it more than one. If it ends in Y,
Drop the Y. I-E-S.
And adding, have a seat. And wait till someone comes back. Okay, hold on 1 second. Wait till someone else comes back. Okay. Okay, and we're adding IES. More, bring it to me. Okay. In just a second. Kamora, Bring it to me, sweetie. Okay, if it has a Y at the end, can someone give me a word with Y at the end? What about Marcus? Come have a seat. Thank you very much. Have a seat, baby. Okay. What's your word? That ends with a Y. That we could change to make it more than one. Okay. Let's see. I don't think we can change many. If we put an IES at the end of many, it would be many. That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Y. If I change Y to IES, it would be Y. YEs. What about the word? What about the word baby? Baby. You remember our noun. You would drop the Y and add an IES, and it would be baby. Hold on one second. Lizzie, no ma'am.
What about it? What about it?
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. What about ends in CH? What about our word right here? If we want to light a match, it would be MATCH. If I wanted to light some matches, what would I do? Remember it ends in CH. I would add ES. Okay. So Lydia, could you tell me how it was spelled matches? ES. Great job. Everyone give her a clap, hand clap, please. Great job. Okay. And we didn't do F. So the only ones that you need to worry about are sometimes we can add S, most times we can. If I want to say, wait a minute, I hear some people talking while I'm talking. Not sitting on their bottom. Is this how we act in Miss B's class, guys? Are you sure? I see some people not crisscross applesauce. Oh my. Okay. If I wanted to talk about more than one cat, would I just add an S, guys?
No. ES.
Why would I do that? It has a T at the end. Cat is spelled C-A-T, right?
Yeah.
So could I just add an S to mean more than one cat?
Yeah.
I could. Okay, put it on this. Okay. So if I wanted to talk about, this is the way I spell cat. If I wanted to talk about more than one cat, I would do what? Add a
ES. I think you need to add an apostrophe.
Add apostrophe? What does apostrophe mean?
Because it's cats. It's cats. Cats.
Hold on. If I put an apostrophe S, what does that mean? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Tell me. Raise your hand. And tell me what apostrophe S means, Lydia.
It means that it's someone's thing.
Okay, that means something belongs to someone. Now, did I say anything about a cat's home?
No.
I didn't. I said I wanted to talk about more than one cat. So I would just add S. That's right. I would just add S. Now, if like you told me, if I had baby, what would I do? Wait a minute. I want to raise hands.
Drop the Y and add IES.
I would drop the Y and add IES to make it more than one baby. Now, if I have an X, as in the word box, raise your hand and tell me what I would do. What would I do?
You want to add ES.
ES, that's right, because it says right here that if it ends in X, and that's what's at the end, I would add ES. It doesn't say anything about dropping. It says add. So I would have boxes, and let's talk about more than one box.
Like Poppy.
Okay.
The Y and put IES.
Okay. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're about to do a worksheet on our ending. That's why I wanted you to put those listening ears on. Girls, will you stand, please? Will you stand, please, girls? And tiptoe to your seat. Be quiet. Your seat, girls.
I feel like I'm old.
Boys, will you stand up, please, and go to your seat? Pull out your pencil, please.
Are we going to have it?
No, we're not going to have it.
We can count them. Did you know I like
Okay.
my working boot?
Okay.
I got a little bit.
Luke, here's your paper.
Let's see how. Oh,
You're going to put your name on
it's going to say bigger. You got to say. I'll go we debated.
Alexis. Everyone get quiet, please. Oh.
What are you doing?
Okay. Now, the first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and write my name. That's I'm going to write the instructions on the board for the nails, okay? Okay. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, everybody, right now, I need for you to get your finger, do some finger exercises in the air. Up, down, up, down. I need to see all fingers. 1 finger. Up, down, side to side, round and round, round and round, round and round. Okay, it's ready. We're going to put that finger on the instructions. And you're going to read along as I'm reading out loud, okay? Put your finger on your instructions. Lyric, finger on your instructions, like I asked, sweetie. Laura, same thing. Finger, finger, finger on the instructions. Okay, add the ending ES to naming words that end in SS, CX, SH, and CH to make them mean more than one. Now, did it say anything about apostrophe S? No, because we're not adding apostrophe S to these words, such as dish. What ending? What does dish end in? What is it? No, look at it. SH. The word dish. The word dish ends in SH. We're going to add ES and make it
Dishes.
and make it dishes. Dish plus ES equals dishes. The word dishes. Okay, so on A, everybody's finger on the letter A. A says add ES to make the word mean more than one. So the word peaches, or the word peach, I'm sorry, that's what it will be afterwards. Peach, you're going to add ES. You're going to write the word peach, and you're going to add ES at the end, and make it peaches. Marius, get started. I just gave an instruction, and you have not started yet. We're writing the whole word. Peach plus ES. Number 2 says box. You're going to add ES to box to make it boxes. That's right. Number 3. Yes, ma'am.
My pencil is stuck.
Okay. Well, slide it out.
I can slide it.
I have it. Thank you. Okay, number 3 says dress. I need for you to make it dresses. You done? Okay. Sit right there for me.
Yes.
And make it. That's where it's going to be afterwards.
Yes.
It's going to be dresses. I have it, sweetie. Get started with number 3 so that you won't be behind. Get started. You tell me, what does the instructions say at the top that we read? And that's right. It doesn't say add Z. It says that N is SS, V, X, SH, and CH. It says N. So this word ends in CH. That word ends in X. That word ends in SH, and that word ends in SH. So you're going to add ES to each of those. That's what it says. I know. Have a seat on your bottom, Missy. Okay, number 4. Number 4 says brush. So I need for you to make it brushes.
ES. ES.
Okay. Everyone put your finger on B, please. Put your finger on B. B says circle the word that names that means more than one. That's right. So you have glass and glasses on 5. And on 6 you have foxes and fox. So I need for you to circle that. I know that you can do it. So I want you to do it on your own.
I'm done. Me too.
We're not hollering out that we're done. That's not what we do in this quiz class. If you're done, you sit quietly. If you're done, you sit quietly. And if you are done, you may put that in your purple folder on the Keep at Home side right now. Keep at Home side, yes. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Okay.
Hey.